Kevin had always believed that love was about more than just money. He worked hard as a junior architect, juggling long hours and freelance gigs to keep his dreams alive. He didn't have a flashy car, expensive clothes, or a luxury apartment, but what he lacked in wealth, he made up for in loyalty, ambition, and a heart that beat only for Jasmine. Jasmine, on the other hand, used to say those things didn't matter. "It's your drive I love," she'd whisper, curling into his arms after long nights. But somewhere along the way, her eyes began to drift toward shinier things and smoother lives. It started small. A subtle eye roll when he pulled out his worn wallet at dinner. A quick glance at her friend's boyfriend's Rolex, followed by a sigh. Then, one evening, they went out to a rooftop lounge for a friend's birthday. Kevin wore his best shirt, clean and pressed. He'd saved up for a week to make sure he could pay for the night. But Jasmine wasn't impressed. As they sat with the group, Jasmine laughed too hard at another guy's jokes. She dismissed Kevin's opinions with a smirk. When the bill came and Kevin offered to pay their part, she snatched it from his hand and said, loudly enough for everyone to hear, "Don't worry, I'll cover it. We're not all on a tight budget." Laughter echoed around the table. Kevin froze. He looked at her, hurt swimming in his eyes, but Jasmine didn't meet his gaze. She was too busy showing off her borrowed pride. Later, outside in the cool night air, he asked quietly, "Why would you say that? In front of everyone?" She shrugged. "It's just the truth, Kev. You're sweet, but love isn't enough forever. I need more." And with that, she turned and left with her friend who happened to be dating the guy with the Rolex. Kevin stood alone under the streetlight. For a moment, shame wrapped around him like a second skin. But then something shifted. He realized he hadn't lost anything. He had just been freed from someone who measured worth in currency instead of character. Jasmine thought she'd humiliated him. What she didn't know was that Kevin would take that pain and build something greater. Not to prove her wrong, but to prove himself right.